God's love reaches toward you like a gentle light that never dims, calling you by name and welcoming you with open arms. This love is not fragile or uncertain. It is the steady foundation that carries you through every season of life. Jesus came into the world to bring life where there was despair and to restore what was broken, lifting the weight that no one else could carry. His purpose was never to condemn you, but to bring you back into wholeness, reminding you that you were always worth saving. Through his sacrifice, your burdens are lifted and your past is washed clean, opening a path where guilt and shame no longer rule. Redemption is not just freedom from yesterday, it is the invitation to walk boldly into a renewed future. You are called a child of God, welcomed into a family that cannot be taken from you, held by a Father who knows your heart. Your identity is not defined by mistakes or fear, but by the one who chose you before you even understood your own worth. Like a shepherd who leaves the many to find the one, God seeks you when you wander, refusing to let the distance define your destiny. His pursuit of your heart shows that you are never abandoned, never forgotten, never overlooked. And when he finds you, he carries you with a tenderness that restores your courage. Every step back to him becomes a step into peace, because his grace is always greater than your failures and always stronger than your fears. God speaks life over you, saying that even when darkness surrounds you, his light rises upon your path and guides you into hope. This means that no night in your life is permanent. His presence breaks through the shadows you thought would last forever. You do not walk alone, and you never fight your battles without divine strength standing at your side. His guidance is not distant. It is the quiet whisper that leads your heart toward clarity when everything else feels confusing. Just as a father has compassion for his children, God carries compassion for you, knowing your struggles, your tears, and the weight you try so hard to hide. His mercy is not given reluctantly. It flows freely, renewing you from the inside out. In his compassion you find rest, because he understands your humanity and still calls you beloved. You do not have to perform for his approval. He loved you before you ever learned how to love him back. God promises that those who trust him rise on wings like eagles, running without growing weary and walking without fainting. This is not poetic exaggeration, it is a spiritual truth. When your strength runs out, his takes over. When your hope dries up, his replenishes it. He empowers you to endure, to stand, and to overcome what once seemed impossible. With him, resilience becomes natural, because he breathes new energy into every part of you that feels tired or defeated. You are wonderfully made, crafted by God with intention, purpose, and dignity that cannot be erased by hardship or criticism. Before anyone spoke a word about your life, God had already declared value over you. This means your identity is not shaped by opinions, mistakes, or disappointments. You bear the imprint of the Creator, his creativity, his strength, his beauty, and because of that, you are capable of far more than you imagine, designed for a calling that stretches beyond your present circumstances. And when the storms of life rise against you, God becomes your refuge and fortress, your shelter in the day of trouble. This is not symbolic language. It is the reality of every heart that trusts him in his presence. Fear loses its authority, anxiety loses its grip, and despair loses its voice. He covers you with protection that cannot be shaken, guiding you through dangers you see and many you do not. Each step you take under his care is a step into greater peace and deeper purpose. Through all these truths, one message stands unbroken. You are loved, redeemed, protected, and called by God. Nothing in your past and nothing in your present can cancel what he has spoken over your life. Walk with confidence, because the God who formed you, saved you, restored you, and calls you his own is the same God who will never leave you and never stop working on your behalf.